this morning. This is insane. Rich is a motherfucker and ain't much change.
Hey yo, Smoak here. What's good? So this is basically like a kind. It's kind of like a two-part video from the previous video I uploaded, right, on the upcoming game. Or based on the upcoming game Black Myth Zhong Kui, right? So the last video, it was me reacting to YouTuber Alpha Sinju's reaction vid to the trailer or the teaser of Black Myth Zhong Kui, and afterwards I would react to the websites of the game frequent question and answers, and then gave my thoughts and opinion on the matter and of the game and the release and potentially what's gonna be about or whatever, right? So in this video, I'm gonna react to YouTuber Alpha Sinju, which is on this part is a continuation of the video that I did earlier of my video before I went to the question and answer stuff. So it's going to explain like the lore of Zhong Kui, for that we have an understanding on who the character is. So when it comes to game time, right? Well, we kind of know what's up, especially because they're gonna be the same as Wukong. They're gonna probably like tell tales of Zhong Kui, right, throughout the game by side characters. Let's dive right in. The link to the original video is gonna be in the description down below by both Alpha Sinju and the YouTuber I can't think the name of right now, but I'll mention it when when I come across the name.
Over here, bro. Nah, I gotta do some research, bro. Who is bro? Who is bro? Buckle up for some story time, chat. I just need to figure out who this is, and if you don't know, we're gonna learn together. I'm watching this at Mythical Arena. I'm gonna put the full video in the description down below.
I wonder why the video is so long.
Tell them thank you for the knowledge if you never heard this before, because I for sure haven't. And yeah, bro, I'm locked in. I'm curious. Teach me something. Bro got a fire intro. Bro got a fire intro. Am I slacking? I must be slacking. I must be slacking.
Zhong Kui, a celebrated figure throughout history,
stands
as an enduring symbol of resilience and protection.
Zhong Kui?
Zhong Kui?
Say the name.
I was close. I
Zhong
said
Kui,
Kui.
Zhong Kui. Black Myth Zhong Kui. Okay.
Figure throughout history, stands as an enduring symbol of resilience and protection. As a prominent figure in Chinese mythology, he is esteemed as a guardian and a relentless fighter against evil. Zhong Kui's tale is well known and reflects his significance in the mythological world. The name Zhong Kui carries the meaning of a steadfast guardian.
Okay.
The story embodies the spirit of resilience and the quest for justice.
So he's a tank.
Reflecting Zhong Kui's
Okay. So Zhong Kui is a guardian. So like, I'm assuming like heavy punches, like a heavy build. He was a big dude, so the mannerisms and movements and whatnot gotta go hand in hand, I think.
Is a powerful protector against malevolent forces.
He said he's a big dude because
for his
he was called a guardian,
and his essential role in maintaining harmony. Known as the Demon Queller, he acts as a bridge between the mortal and spirit realms, combating forces that threaten peace. His abilities extend beyond physical prowess, representing a spirit of integrity and virtue, safeguarding both the innocent and the oppressed. Join us in exploring the story of Zhong Kui, a hero whose legacy has defined the ideals of justice and protection. This is the tale of Zhong Kui, the legendary guardian, the protective scholar, and the revered demon queller.
Am I gonna get spoiled knowing his lore like this? Well, I guess Black Myth Wukong happened after the Wukong. Okay, so I'm not. This is
during the Tang Dynasty.
Yeah.
A period of great.
The more you know, the better. So when you watch it unfold, you're like, oh snap.
Surrounded by nature's beauty, with lush greenery, serene streams, and the echo of ancient wisdom.
I assume this is a novel as well too. Back in the day.
From his earliest days, it was clear that Zhong Kui was no ordinary child. He possessed an intelligence that far surpassed his years, and an unyielding sense of justice that set him apart. However, Zhong Kui's appearance was anything but ordinary. His eyes burned with an intense fire, and his face was marked by fierce and intimidating features.
Yeah,
this unique visage caused unease among those who saw him, and he was often the subject of ridicule and fear. Other children avoided him, and even...
I can see that, because when I first saw dude, in the trailer we just watched, I thought he was a villain. So like, I'm glad that everybody thinks what I thought too, because I'm just wasn't seeing him as a playable character, bro. Now I'm starting to get it. This is kind of cool.
Adults whispered about
Nah, I don't think he's gonna be a playable. Okay, even at the start, I know he was gonna be a playable character.
Zhong Kui found solace
that was
in his
Wukong's
studies.
case, so
He immersed himself in books, learning about the world and its many mysteries. His intellect became well known, and his teachers
he was
marveled
big,
at his
smart,
ability to
but he was
grasp
just
complex
ugly.
subjects with ease. Zhong Kui's parents, though proud of his academic achievements,
who are like regular
worried
looking
about
too.
his future. They knew that society often judged people based on their appearance rather than their character. Zhong Kui's early years were marked by a deep sense of loneliness.
Damn.
The few friends he had were those who could see beyond his appearance and appreciate his kind heart and sharp mind.
It's fire.
He
So he had
spent
friends.
countless
That's cool.
hours reading, practicing calligraphy, and honing his skills in martial arts. These activities became his refuge, allowing him to escape the harsh judgments of the outside world. One day, while exploring the forests near his home, Zhong Kui encountered a wandering sage. The sage, intrigued by the young boy's fierce appearance and sharp intellect, decided to test him. He posed a series of riddles and philosophical questions, all of which Zhong Kui answered with ease. Impressed, the sage told Zhong Kui that he was destined for greatness, and that his unique appearance was a sign of his extraordinary fate. Encouraged by the sage's words, Zhong Kui redoubled his efforts in his studies. He became more determined than ever to prove his worth and achieve greatness.
Fire.
He dreamed of becoming an imperial scholar, a position of great honor and influence in the Tang dynasty. Zhong Kui knew that the path ahead would be difficult, but he was prepared to face any challenge that came his way.
Damn.
As he grew older, Zhong Kui's reputation as a brilliant scholar spread far and wide. His teachers and mentors praised his dedication and intelligence, and even those who once mocked him.
Zhong Kui is him. That's who I'm understanding. He looks like a bit better. Like he found out a way to like get his look going and work for him too, or at least in this depiction. I mean, I'm pretty sure he was depicted in many different ways, but hey, he looking good here. He looking good here.
I don't know, bro. I think he like at some point in life you will look better when you get older and stuff. I think that's the case with Sim, but again, but he was still ugly nevertheless, and it's still gonna judge him by the parents. But he's wanted to define people by his character other than his appearance. That's what the parents feared him, right? Had fear for him, because that's what people typically does, right? Appearance before anything else, and he just want to prove himself time and time again, just being this very intellectual person. Where it's just like, oh snap, this guy, he's a genius. Same time, pretty cool, etc. I mean, I don't know what the hell he's talking about, but.
Yeah, I'm understanding.
Afro, that is.
Now, how did he get the tiger
to respect his abilities
in that giant sword?
However, the shadow of his appearance still loomed over him.
Yeah.
He knew that gaining acceptance in a society that valued beauty and conformity
Yeah.
would be no easy feat.
Oh hell no. Hey, you know what we don't do over here, bro? We don't skip ads for creators. We don't got that ad block on. You can get the whole money, gang. Get the whole money, gang. Downshift. Wow, this looks fire. I would love this. Oh my gosh, you can just drop off cord too.
This guy's a clown, bro. He's a fucking clown.
This shit long. So you taking the corn? What are you doing next? My nigga's making the corn in the little thing. We making popcorn next? No, he's gonna ship it off. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Thank you, bro. Damn. So now you taking the money to upgrade the little machine, and then now what the fuck you gonna do with the machine, gang? 100. You got a farm. Now you got workers. You spawn camping these niggas, and then you can get more corn at a faster rate. Oh my gosh.
Township.
Oh my gosh. I would love to. Yeah. Oh, see, now you making me have to skip, cause like
he's gonna say he's locked in. This guy's a clown, bro.
Damn, you gonna put it in my face, bro?
Oh, now you see, now I would have to skip because you're just gonna put it in my face, bro. It showed all that, and the way it ended just showed, boom, buy this now. Like, damn, bro, relax.
Damn. Woo. Hey, support takes a lot of work, bro. Hope I don't get another one of those. Damn.
Determined to prove himself.
Cause he done a reaction video in the past, so I assume he don't got YouTube Premium anymore. Because I don't recall him having ads ever, unless he was skipping them when he was editing it.
Often bring honor to his family. Zhong Kui set his sights on becoming an imperial scholar. The imperial examination was the highest academic pursuit in the Tang dynasty.
True.
A rigorous and competitive test that could change one's fate. Zhong Kui knew that passing this exam with top marks would bring prestige and respect, not only to himself, but also to his family. The journey to the capital was long and arduous. Zhong Kui traveled on foot, enduring the harsh elements and the challenges of the road. His determination never wavered, and he used the journey to further prepare himself for the exam.
Okay, the hunter exam.
He encountered various scholars and exchanged knowledge.
Okay. Why are they doing my man's dirty here, though? Because now they're making him look crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he mentioned earlier, like, you know, with this artwork and stuff, it can be, like, many depictions of it. Bottom line, though, the dude was ugly, right? He was talking about, oh, the guy glowed up, blah, blah, blah. Again, like I mentioned, usually the case when you get older, whatever. But still, like, he was, like, they're depicting him as he's ugly beyond belief and stuff. And that's how people just gonna, like, judge him by. Because often by appearance instead of characters and stuff, right? Or at least at first glance. So that's why he pushed himself to the absolute limit to be this ultimate intellectual. Just to prove, like, he's him. Like, he's him. That's his whole thing. So it's gonna interesting what he's gonna say afterwards. Because he had to done something else other than being an intellectual. Has to be. I assume he was a fighter at some point. You know what I mean? Because he was a determined dude. You know, rightfully so. You tired of these people. So he's like, what else am I going to do? Like, he probably feel sorry for himself, but not to an extent where you're just going to sit around and do nothing or whatever. And just take it as he is of just being a very smart dude. You want to, like, keep pushing. Keep it pushing. That's what I say.
They're making him look crazy, but all right.
Even more. Upon reaching the capital, Zhong Kui immersed himself in his studies. The imperial examination was known for its difficulty, testing a wide range of subjects, including Confucian classics, poetry, and administrative skills. Zhong Kui's brilliance shone through and he performed exceptionally well. His essays were eloquent, his arguments persuasive, and his knowledge profound.
Damn.
However, his appearance once again became a point of contention. When it came time to announce the results, Zhong Kui was poised to receive the highest honor, the title of Zhuang Yuan.
They're gonna do him dirty. Scholar. They're gonna do him dirty.
But the court officials, unable to look past his looks, ridiculed him.
Damn!
And laughed behind his back, making cruel comments about his fierce visage. Despite his unparalleled intellect and achievements, Zhong Kui was denied his rightful title.
Damn.
The emperor, swayed by the opinions of his court, refused to grant Zhong Kui the honor he had earned.
Damn.
This rejection was a crushing blow to Zhong Kui, who had hoped that his intellect and hard work would be enough to overcome the prejudice against his appearance. The injustice and humiliation he faced were too much for him to bear. Overwhelmed by despair and shame, Zhong Kui took his own life by smashing his head against the palace steps.
Damn.
His death was a tragic end to a life filled with promise and potential.
Damn! Yo, these guys know how to make a fucking story. Holy dude. That's crazy. Right? Because your whole thing was like, you know, your appearance and your appearance. So it just pushed him to reach his absolute limit, bro. Just freaking studying all day long to earn the highest honor of this intellect. Only for it to be stripped away from you, bro. When you know you got that perfect score or damn near the highest score among your peers. Just because you look that bad, bro. That's crazy. Yo. Like, I feel for this dude, bro. Fictional character, yeah. But, bro, like, this got me locked in. I'm like, cause I was gonna buy Zhong Kui or Zhong Kui, right? The game. But I'm definitely buying it now. That's crazy. Because I know there's gotta be more to it. Then I think this is when it becomes like a ghost or something. So like what he says. But this was crazy storytelling. Oh my gosh. That wasn't fair at all, bro. Damn.
Marking
we're not even
the
halfway.
His journey into the
How he come back?
afterlife and his eventual transformation into a legendary figure.
So he killed himself because they clowned him. Bro, what the heck?
That's what I'm saying.
That's fucked up. I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
Though, because he earned that.
He earned it.
They didn't give him that because he looked away, which is actually crazy.
Yeah.
It actually is a lesson in modern day bullying as today.
Yeah.
Low-key, because like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Some of y'all kids of today are mean as fuck, bro. And I've seen stories like this growing up too.
That's what I'm saying. I think kids is always gonna be kids, right? It's just what they do, and because they don't know better. But when it was like talking about, right, great, cause that's discrimination. I'm thinking about like racial discrimination as well, right? Like you look at like the freaking that one dude. I don't know his name, damn, but he was a black dude. He had a perfect score and no, he had he had the highest score in the SAT. It was the highest or it was a perfect score in the SAT. They didn't believe him because he's black. So then they had him do it again with the teacher in the room, and he still passed it. It's either he had a higher score or it was a perfect score. It was basically like in your face moment, like yo, give me what I deserve type stuff. You know what I mean? Like in this case with Zhong Kui, right? That's what he was set out to do, and he did it. But it was like, nah, you know, you don't deserve the title. Like that's crazy.
On the lesser end, but like obviously nothing this crazy. But
yeah,
that
was crazy.
Sorrow descended into the underworld. There.
Oh, what did he say?
But I'm yapping. I'm sorry.
With sorrow, descended into the underworld. There, he encountered Yama, the king of hell.
Wait, because of the depression that hit him when he committed suicide, he ended up in the underworld. Damn. Because he wasn't a bad guy. He could not have been a bad guy. All he did was study, bro, trying to prove himself. Damn, that's crazy.
The
Yama,
king of hell,
who had the power to see the true nature of souls.
Which one's Yama? Left?
Recognized
Or
Zhong
right?
Kui's inherent
Probably right, bro.
righteousness and potential. He saw past Zhong Kui's appearance and understood the depth of his character and the strength of his spirit. Yama spoke to Zhong Kui, his voice resonating with authority and compassion.
Okay.
Zhong Kui, he said, your life was cut short by the ignorance and cruelty of others.
Oof.
But your journey does not end here.
Oof.
I see the justice in your heart and the strength in your soul.
Ooh.
I will give you a new purpose.
Ooh.
With those words,
damn,
Yama appointed Zhong Kui as the vanquisher of ghosts and demons.
Oh.
It was a role of immense responsibility and power.
Okay.
One that required both wisdom and strength.
All right, explain to me something here, chat.
Zhong Kui.
We got the king of hell. Is that like a Hades? Like there's a mythos I'm not understanding.
Damn, bro, like this man, you know, like the freaking, what's his name? I forgot his name, but he basically granted him godhood, bro. He said, your intellect and your character was too much for the mortal realm. We're gonna give you this responsibility as a deity for this and that, bro. That's fucking crazy. Well, what was it for again? Hold up a minute.
With those words, Yama appointed Zhong Kui as your life was cut short by the ignorance and cruelty of others.
Yep, he transcended godhood, bro. That's crazy.
I see the justice in your heart and the strength in your soul. I will give you a new purpose. With those words, Yama appointed Zhong Kui as the vanquisher of ghosts and demons.
Oh.
It was a role of immense responsibility and power.
Okay.
Of ghosts and
one
demons.
That required both wisdom and strength.
Yeah, all right.
Explain to me something here, chat. We got the
vanquisher
king
of ghosts.
Like I'm not.
Based on what I see in the comments when I seen that trailer yesterday or the teaser for Black Myth Zhong Kui, he was like a Ghostbuster type of dude, and he is, right? He's just in ghost form, just vanquishing the demons and stuff. That's crazy. I guess that's leaking into the mortal realm, but yeah, that's dope as hell. He got what he deserved, bro. Zhong Kui, you can't be mad at that, man. Like yeah, like. Because based on his appearance, did the novel or folklore stated he had friends? Were the parents still alive at this point? Bottom line is he went on to do bigger and better things. That's crazy. That transcends mortals, bro. Fire.
The mythos I'm not understanding exactly, because from hell, from how I understand it, is like bad, right? But what this dude just did for bro is not necessarily bad. Maybe I gotta see what was on.
He's thinking way too much into it, bro. It's a folklore, bro. Let it be. Different cultures have different interpretations of freaking the afterlife or whatever the case, right?
For bro is not necessarily bad. Maybe I gotta see what Zhong Kui is doing now.
The ability to see and capture ghosts, demons, and other malevolent entities.
Yeah, he's fighting.
He gave him a magical sword.
He's
forged in the fires of the underworld, capable of vanquishing even the most powerful demons.
Bro, you know who this guy is? That's like, yo, just like Danny Phantom, bro. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. He's like Chinese version of Danny Phantom, bro. That's crazy work. Oh, Danny Phantom is the American version of this dude. Damn. And that show was great. That show was great. Yo, you want to talk about Nickelodeon top tier fucking show of this network history? That show got to be in the top. Has to be in the top, bro. With select few. That show was fantastic. Like, man, there's no argument. It shouldn't be an argument, bro.
The spirit detective.
Zhong Kui's transformation was complete. No longer was he the scholar rejected by society.
Yeah.
He was now a powerful guardian of the mortal and spirit realms. His mission was to protect the innocent and maintain balance, ensuring that evil spirits could not harm the living. He became the king of ghosts, and with his new role, Zhong Kui returned to the mortal world. His appearance was even more fearsome, his presence commanding and authoritative. But now, his looks were not a source of ridicule. They were a symbol of his power and purpose. Zhong Kui roamed the world, hunting down evil spirits and bringing justice to those who had suffered. He was no longer a scholar mocked and scorned. He was a warrior of the spirit world, a protector of the innocent, and a vanquisher of evil.
Yo, bottom line is, don't kill yourself, bro, think you're gonna get the same result. Matter of fact, who knows? I recommend you don't do it, bro, because that just sounds crazy. But yo, no, that was fantastic storytelling. Let's see what dumb is gonna say about this ad, bro.
1 out of 2? 1 out of 2? Hey, look, I lied. I'm tired of Twitch acting, bro.
Zhong Kui's powers were formidable. He could see ghosts and demons invisible to the human eye. With his magical sword, he captured and vanquished them, restoring peace and order wherever he went.
Fire.
His sense of duty was unwavering, and he carried out his responsibilities with honor and dedication. In his new role, Zhong Kui found redemption. He turned his pain and sorrow into strength and purpose, becoming a protector of the innocent and a vanquisher of evil. His heart, once burdened with despair, now burned with a desire to prove his worth and bring justice to those who had wronged him. His first steps in the mortal realm were met with whispers and cautious glances. People were still unnerved by his appearance, but Zhong Kui paid no mind. He knew his purpose and the importance of his mission. With each step, he felt the weight of his new responsibilities, but also the power that came with them. He was ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. His legend grew, and people began to revere him, not for his appearance, but for his actions and his unwavering sense of justice.
Okay, so right there I want to end it. This is a long video.
It is a long video.
Dude put a lot of hard work learning this shit and doing what he needs to do. So if you want to finish this video, link description down below. I will on my own time, but I don't want to have all this on my one video. He put a lot of work into this. I think the 9 minutes is enough for me to look at that trailer again and get a little recontextualized of like. Honest
to God, bro. That trailer is a teaser, right? That's what it is. It was like, well, what are you looking at? So I'm not even. He's doing too much. He's gonna be doing too much with the teaser, but it's what are you looking at? You know what I mean? Nah, that was a great video by bro.
I'm locked in. This has nothing to do with
I was locked in.
This is a whole new game. But now this is where I'm scared.
Yeah, bro.
Chat. This is where I'm scared. All right. I think it took 4 to 5 years from the first trailer I saw of Black Myth Wukong. They had me waiting at the edge of my seat, bro. I don't want to do it again.
I don't think it's gonna take that long, to be honest. I don't think so. That'd be crazy if it did.